In this video, we'll be building a freestanding floating bed using rough-sawn maple wood, designed for easy assembly and transport. To get started, I laid out and arranged all the components on the rough-sawn maple wood. Next, I used a bandsaw and miter saw to cut the pieces to the rough dimensions. Once the pieces were cut, I flattened two sides on each piece on the jointer to create smooth and square reference faces. Afterward, I used a thickness planer to bring the parts to the final thickness. Then I took the parts to the miter saw and cut the pieces to the final dimension. With the parts now cut, I began arranging them in various configurations until I found a layout that felt just right for the design. Once the arrangement was set, we moved to the joinery. For this project, we used a combination of wooden dominoes and festal connectors. I carefully marked the locations of the joinery on each piece and used the domino joiner to cut the slots. Since the jig for the festal connectors only works for specific thicknesses, I switched to a Forstner bit to drill the holes for the fixing screws. With the joinery complete, I assembled the connectors. To give the bed frame a lighter, more elegant look, I added a large roundover on the top face using a router. Next, to support the slatted frame, I added leads to the inside faces of the bed frame. For this, I used dominoes for the joinery. I laid out the positions, cut the slots with the domino joiner, and then applied wood glue to secure the leads to the inside faces of the bed frame. To keep the legs hidden beneath the bed, I designed them in a stylish V shape. On top of the V-shaped legs, I added cross braces to support the bed frame. I cut the pieces to the correct length using the miter saw. For the joinery, I used dominoes and wood glue to firmly connect the pieces, ensuring both strength and stability. To support the two slatted frames in the middle, I added a cross brace between the two legs. For this I used only dominoes, without wood glue, allowing for easy disassembly of the bed frame later on. I then began sanding all the parts with an orbital sander and rounded off the edges by hand for a smooth finish. After a test assembly, I marked the locations for the festo connectors between the leg pieces and the bed frame. Then cut the slots using the domino joiner. Before transporting the bed to its final location, I finished all the parts with linseed oil varnish for added protection and a beautiful natural look. On site, I arranged the four sides of the bed frame and connected them using the dominoes and festo connectors. Once the frame was complete, I moved on to the leg assembly. I roughly positioned the legs and added the cross brace on top. My sister then helped me to fit the bed frame onto the leg assembly. After securing the two pieces together, the floating bed frame was finished. Aside from a few minor measurement errors, I'm really happy with the final result. I've put together a series of videos that walk you through every step, from planning to the final assembly. giving you all the tips and inspiration you need to create your own DIY floating bed frame. Be sure to check it out on my channel.